And 3 people, family members of the victims, will be allowed to give victim impact statements. Those 3 people are J.J. Vallow's grandmother, Kay Woodcock, Tammy Daybell's sister, Samantha G. William, and Tammy Daybell's aunt, Vicki Hoban. Initially, she was not going to be allowed to make a statement in court because she was not an immediate family member. In fact, 2 weeks ago, she appeared right here on this program telling Ashleigh just how disturbed she was that she wasn't going to be allowed to speak her truth at the sentencing. The judge this week, though, announced that he will allow Hoban to give a statement in court. And Vicki Hoban is with me now. Vicki, thank you so much for being with us tonight. It seems like the judge came to his senses and is now going to allow you to speak. What do you plan to say, Vicki, when you get up there?
Oh boy. Well, hi Brian. Thanks for having me on. I have a lot to say. I am kind of keeping it close to my vest right now, but I will tell you one of the things that I am going to address is Lori's attitude in the court throughout the trial. For the most part, people know a little bit about it, but for those of us that were in the courtroom and listening to the testimony, and a lot of it was graphic and hard to hear, especially for family members and law enforcement that actually had to work and take care of the scene, especially with the children. Her just flippant attitude, her inability to behave herself and to not smirk and laugh, and just overall just not understanding and respecting the court.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it when I was in the courtroom. You saw it, the way that she would smile and like joke with her lawyer. You could tell even the lawyer, I think, was uncomfortable and almost told me that one time in the hallway, like that she was like this giddy girl while these awful details were coming out about what she did to her own children. And I remember seeing you and just everything that you were going through being there at the end. Are you emotionally ready for the sentencing? I mean, how are you feeling?
I am feeling pretty emotional. I'm still in the process of finishing up my impact statement. And I just, I don't know that there's a way really to prepare completely for something like this. I think it's one of those things where you go in there and you just want to be, stoic and to be able to share your truth and your feelings. And then you get in there and there's a huge emotional component here. And, I lost my niece. Our entire family has been impacted by it. It has had a huge ripple effect. I lost my sister, who is Tammy's mother, last month. And there's that component. Her family, we are all still grieving that. And especially, her kids and grandkids and her husband, Ron. So I don't know. I'm trying to keep it together. At the same time, I know that I'm an emotional person, and you may see some tears there and some anger. I just don't know what to expect of myself, to be honest.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, we don't always know how we'll react. I'm sorry, Vicki. I didn't realize that you lost your sister just last month. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Tammy's mom passed away in June, and so that's just another thing that the family is dealing with. It's a huge loss. She was just such a focus and centerpiece of our family. She's the oldest sibling, and we are just dealing with that, and we are still in mourning. There's just no other way to put it.
Well, you're a strong woman. I remember during the trial sort of getting this feeling like Lori had a wall up, like she wasn't absorbing what was being said in court. I don't know if she was just in denial, if that's what that was, but I wonder if at the sentencing she'll finally take some of this in, like when you give your statement, will she actually absorb the pain that she's caused?
I wonder that. almost daily. I just don't understand how somebody can kill their children, be convicted of it, and then also another person who is a mother and a grandmother and a family member and have actually no reaction of remorse or I just, when I look at her, I'm so curious about, is this an act? Is this, I just, I don't know.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.